Is there like a player that you respect a lot, or like someone who inspires you?
I mean, not that much anymore. You know, when I was like younger, I would like look up to W, Reckless, Ren, and I don't know, Uzi, Bang, Ruler, all of those guys. But now that I play
Like the usual ones, yeah.
Now that I play in the LCS, I just don't pay too much attention
Right.
to them, and I just try to pay attention to me.
Cool.
Hello everyone, this is Noah Yao from the beautiful city of Berlin, home of the EU LCS, and today we will be meeting up with H2K Botlane Carry Sheriff. Hello everyone, I am joined by H2K's Botlane Carry Sheriff. Hey. So we've met at the gym, and this guy tells me he goes there 4 times a week. Is that still the case, or?
Actually, I started going more. So
more even?
Yeah, now I go like 6 times a week, but those 2 days are just running.
Jesus, 6 times a week. So are you actually trying to like go into bodybuilding, or are you just trying to get yourself more fit?
I think I'm like low-key trying to go bodybuilding. It's not going too well.
Oh yeah?
But I started going mostly because I think players need something else in their life than league.
Right.
And that's gym for me. You know, I enjoy it there.
All right, so does that take some time out of your... does that take a lot of time out of your day from the scrims, from solo queue games, perhaps?
No, I think it takes like mostly 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day. It's not too much.
2 to 3 hours a day, okay. So that's like what, like 2 to 3 solo queue games at most. And solo queue games nowadays, I mean, what do you learn from them, right?
Yeah.
But hey, anyways, so you've been playing with H2K for, this is your second split, I believe?
Yeah, second.
How do you get around language-wise? Did you learn German?
No, I don't. I speak like 0 German.
Oh, okay.
So in the shops, and I don't know, like they don't speak that much English, but I don't need it like at all here. I think it's whatever.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I don't know if you do this, but if you're alone on the streets, or if you ever go out in the street, in the city alone, and you want to like go to a restaurant, order some food, you do that in English, or how do you get by?
I mean, I don't like order food.
Oh, okay.
I mostly just buy some cans or cook for myself.
Oh, you do?
Usually, or some of my teammates order, so I don't have problem in that. Like, honestly, I don't need any German in my life right now, so I'm fine with English.
Interesting. I mean, for those people out there who don't know, Berlin is such an international city, and actually people can get by without speaking a word of German. If I go out into the city in the subway, you know, you hear more people talking in English than they do in German, right? It's insane. So, great to know that it's you know, easy to get by in Berlin. I mean, yeah, apparently you like it very much.
Yeah, it's really easy.
All right, so you've been talking about how you... I remember when I asked him the first time, you know, maybe we can have this conversation over some pizza. He told me, no, I don't eat junk food. You know, that's what he told me. But what's the motivation behind this? Is this part of your bodybuilding plan? Is this something you try to avoid because it's bad?
I don't want to make this like bodybuilding thing to look like, you know, to people huge. I just
Sure, I'm framing this the wrong way, but yeah.
I'm just trying to eat healthy, get fit, and, you know, do something proper for my body, because it's not that nice to play video games 16 hours a day. It's not healthy, so I'm trying to like get healthy this way.
Yeah. Hey, that's a really good attitude you have there. Thanks. I mean, lots of other people, I mean, pro player used to be different, so it's good to see that, you know, people are being more, pro players are being more conscious about, you know, their body, their food, their minds. Anyways, guys, we are about to get a bit more physical today, and I've told him before, be prepared, coming over here, I'm challenging you to a push-ups duel, right? An age-old trial of your physical strength. This guy told me he's going to the gym almost every day. I couldn't believe it. Without a resting day, how are you supposed to do all this? But I'm taking you on right now, and you promised me you were gonna do this, so there's no chickening out right now, all right? We're doing this.
But you cannot beat me, right? Because,
I cannot beat you? All right, we'll see about that.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, let it be known that on this day, a Diamond 5 solo queue Draven player 1 trick beats the challenger whatever player in U West. Suck it, buddy.
You're too good, man.
Alright, I'm good. I've won the wager, so you're supposed to teach me a word now.
Alright, I'll teach you a word. It's kokot.
Kokot.
Yeah, it could be translated to moron in English.
Moron in English.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it just something you call out to people like kokot?
Yeah,
or,
that's exactly it.
So nothing
You're
like kokot your mother or something, but just kokot.
No,
okay.
Like you are kokot.
Like you are kokot. You're all right.
Yeah.
Remember this, guys. In all chat, you know, whenever there's a sucker, give him the kokot to mute that guy. That's all you need to do, man. So, Sheriff, tell me, as far as I know, you know, pro players used to have this image of being unhealthy and just sitting at the chair all day long playing video games. And nowadays, all these players, you know, we tend to run into these other players from Schalke, from the Giants. They go to the same gym as we do, and they go there often. You know, they work out all the time. What do you think has changed?
Well, I cannot speak too much for pro players who played in like 2013.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I wasn't playing, I was like 13 years old, but I think over the years, everyone realized that it's not possible to work that way, that they only play 20 hours league and no sleep, no workout, no anything. So I think just over the years, they realized they need to be healthy to stay in gaming as long as possible.
All right, so Sheriff, something I've always wanted to ask a pro player, how did you get that good at the game? Because over the past year, I've tried, you know, I've started really trying to improve. You know, I've watched these coaching videos. I've started only playing one champion. I went on Reddit Summoner School, just trying to play to improve. You know, not play to win as so many other people do. But what's different about you? How did you improve that fast?
I don't think there's like a secret to it. I just have a lot of hours spent in the game, like thousands, I would say. And I guess some little talent, I don't know, but I think it's mostly about hours played.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I have 10,000 hours and some people have like 1,000, I think I'm obviously going to be better.
All right, that does make sense. So were you already spending that much time before you went pro?
Yeah, when I was still at school, I was like entering the game like a lot and I was still trying to get better ranks. So I was like playing a lot even when I wasn't pro.
All right, but did your schoolwork suffer from that, or were you able to balance everything out nicely?
I mean, I wasn't that good of a student. I was just passing by with bad grades, but it was always fine.
So, all right, well, you were still passing by, but at that point, did it already occur to you that you wanted to go pro, that this is what you wanted to do, that this is your passion?
Yeah, actually I did, because I really hated school, you know, all that wake up at 6, go to home at like 4. I really hated it, so I just, at one point I started trying more.
Yeah.
And like gave up on school a bit more and started to try more to improve. And that was like rank 1 for a bit. And
rank 1 on EU West?
Yeah, I was there like half a year last year. I don't know if
oh my, okay. Interesting. So you basically, back then you already had this motivation, this passion that, you know, you wanted to do this, you wanted to get into, I assume, LCS, and you wanted to be this pro player. So at the start of it, did you go out and like email some teams, you know, hey, I'm this incredible player on the ladder, you know, I reached rank 1, you want to take me on your team, or did they scout you? How does it really work?
I don't know how it works for other people, but I'm not the kind of guy who would like message every team around and take me. You know, I was like just playing my game, and then they messaged me on Twitter.
Interesting. So you let the results speak for themselves, right? They were like, "Oh my God, who is this guy on the rank 1 ladder? We gotta get him into our team." So that's how you got around. So you spent some time in a Spanish team and in a Turkish team also.
Yeah.
So is that something that EU players might have to go through when they want to get to the top? You know, they start out something small, which is like a national league here or there.
I mean, I think not necessarily, but I think most of the time players have to start a national league because they're not good enough for LCS.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's most like that for most players, yeah.
All right. So after playing the game for such a long time, you know, there's a saying that goes, if you work in a chocolate factory, you'll end up disliking chocolate after a while. So is the passion for LoL still there after going pro?
So I think if I wasn't pro, I wouldn't be playing the game.
Okay.
Although I still enjoy the game, I like to improve, I like to win games. So it's like both for me.
You think you might have gone to another game like Fortnite or some stuff?
Yeah,
or?
maybe Fortnite. I really enjoy Fortnite. That's a great game.
That game is around everywhere. I don't really understand it. I don't really play shooter games, and I've played it a couple times with my friends, so we just end up sitting in a house and waiting for people to come in so we shoot them. That's how we play Fortnite. So you're 18 right now, right? One of the youngest players to join the ULCS, or one that's the first ones actually who was born in 2000. It's incredibly young talents over here. But tell me, so let's say in 5 years along the line, where do you see yourself, and where do you see yourself in the league?
Well, I hope I can stay like relevant as long as possible. I just want to play. I don't see like coaching being fun to me. Or managing, so I'll just try to play as long as possible.
Right. Okay, so have you had plans about what you're gonna do after your league career?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to studying, honestly, if it's possible for me. And yeah, I'll try to be like a lawyer or something really boring, I don't know. But I'll probably go back to studying if I cannot play.
Or take a regular job. Yeah. So you think of studying like as in going to college or going to a university, or?
I still need to finish my high school.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll go like high school and college, I guess. Or maybe I also considered like trying to grow a fan base and start streaming, but I'm not there yet, so it's probably studying for me.
All right. So as in finishing up high school, right now you're basically pausing it for a while until and it's on hold before you can just go back and keep doing it, or how does it work for you?
No, it doesn't work like that in Czech, I think.
Okay.
But for now, I have my high school post for 2 years, and in those 2 years, I'm able to return. And I think if I don't return within 2 years, I need to start from the beginning. But I'm not too sure about it.
Okay, so you have 2 years' time to make it to the top of the ULCS, probably make it to Worlds, and then to go back and finish high school, and then you can decide what you're gonna do. Franchising coming up next year, it's gonna be great.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. Hey,
but, I mean, if I'm able to like keep playing, I don't want to return to high school. It's really boring.
Anything in particular you miss about home? Because I know you like it here in Berlin, right? You love being here, but there's got to be something, right?
I mean, I obviously miss my friends, my family, but I guess the most what I miss is, I guess, my dog.
Your dog?
Yeah, I really like my dog.
What's his name?
It's Princess.
Princess?
In Czech.
Okay, in Czech, Princess. Well, so how often do you get to visit home?
Well, when the split ends, so I guess every 5 months, every 4 months, something like that.
4 months. All right.
And now that there's Rift Rivals, I'll probably go home as well for like 2 days.
All right, Patrick, so thank you so much for being here today. Me and a couple friends, we're going to play some basketball later on. If you want to join us, feel free to. And to you guys out there, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps me. If you just tell me if you really liked it or really didn't like it. If you want to see more of this stuff, please let me know, because I need some motivation and some money to know if I'm going to keep this up, because I'm just a simple student. We'll see how this goes. It was fun talking to you, definitely.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Great. It was great having you, by the way. So if you want to check him out on his pages, check him out on the H2K Twitter page. And we will see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye. I think that was fine. Did you want me to leave out the check him out or some stuff? Cause
no, you can have it there.
It just came somehow, it just came naturally. I didn't plan to do that.
You can have it there, but I really hate doing it, because it's like, okay, thank you for support, follow me here, here, here.
I know,
and
right?
then nothing happens anyway, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Still running.
Maybe I'll just take this one in there.